Shalom. Apostle coming back at you with this truth, giving all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakar Kodash. And I'm going to entitle this video Digital Dollar Project, One Step Closer to the Mark. Anyway, I put in digital dollar and it came up Digital Dollar Project because I've been watching certain videos and they've been talking about it. It's breaking news. Digital dollar, this whole thing with the Trump administration bailing people out and giving people $1,000, and then went up to $2,000, then it came back down to $1,500, and the way they plan to give it to you is they're introducing a new dollar, and that's how they're going to give you this money, this digital money. Anyway, now what I did was I went to Google just to get some general information. This is not any secret website that I came across. This is just Google, and I put Digital Dollar Project. I put in digital dollar, and project came up, and I clicked on Digital Dollar Project. So a couple of news websites came up. The first one was Forbes, and they deal with finances. Then you have Yahoo Finance, and you have Crypto Daily, because they're planning on making everything digital through a blockchain system. You have what is this? The crypto Bitcoin, and then you have other digital systems, but the U.S. or the world, because it's going to be a world form of money. That's why this whole, I don't know what's going on around the world, but we're in the midst of this coronavirus thing, and now you got this thing about stimulus package that Trump wants to give everyone that works, and small businesses and big businesses and big corporations. He wants to bail them all out. Of course, the big corporations are going to get more. They're going to get billions. You might get 1,000, maybe 1,500. They're going to get billions. Anyway, so you see right here, I'm not going to make this long. It says coronavirus stimulus offered by. See, it's connected with the coronavirus. So coronavirus stimulus or coronavirus stimulus package, because they said the fact that people can't go to work, people can't pay bills, and right now they can't. If you have an eviction notice, the landlord can't evict you. If you don't pay your credit cards, they can't bring fines, late fees against you, because you don't have the money because of this coronavirus situation. So it says coronavirus stimulus offered by House Financial Services Committee created. Let me click on that. It's a coronavirus stimulus offered by House Financial Services Committee created new digital dollar. And you can read the rest of the article yourself. I'm not going to do that. The next article is that was by Forbes. This is by Yahoo Finance. House stimulus bills envision digital dollar to ease coronavirus recession, because this recession came about a couple of weeks ago, a month ago. Right after the coronavirus, when the coronavirus or the COVID-19 came over here to the States, it it created a recession because they had to close down non-essential businesses. They closed down the schools. They closed down a lot of things. They told people to stay in their houses, don't go out. And this is a nationwide thing, and this is a global thing. Which tells me that it's ultimately this digital dollar is going to become a world digital dollar, but we'll see. That's by Yahoo Finance. It's a digital dollar wallet project is not a safe haven for crypto, and that's by Crypto Daily. Now this is what I did. I clicked on, what did I click on? Oh, I went down and I clicked on digital. It says digital dollar. You see on the bottom, it says digital dollar project. And what I did was I clicked on that. It says here, it says the digital dollar project is a partnership between Accenture and NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, ACN, I guess that's for Accenture, and the Digital Dollar Foundation to advance exploration of the United States Central. What I did was I clicked. All right, the Digital Dollar Project. It says Digital Dollar Project announcement. The Digital Dollar Foundation and Accenture announced the launch of the Digital Dollar Project. Washington, D.C., January 16th, 2020. So this was already set in place. It says the digital 21st century is underserved by an analog reserve currency. Old currency, dollars. Dollars on your credit card. It's going to be one system, said Chris. What is that? Giancarlo. I hope I said that right. Giancarlo. Excuse me. A digital dollar would help future-proof the greenback. The greenback is your dollar, and allow individuals and global enterprises to make payments in dollars irrespective of space and time, which means a global dollar. We are launching the Digital Dollar Project to catalyze. Now I looked up the word catalyze. That's from the word. That's where you get the word catalyst. And this is what it means. It says cause or accelerate a reaction. Accelerate means to speed up by acting as a catalyst. So they're making this dollar. If you go back to the 60s or 70s, you would write a check, you would give it to the bank, and it would take 3 days, 4 days, or whatever to because you would have to check with that account. If let's say you wanted to cash a check in New York and you had a checking account based in California, now everything is automatic. We're already digital already. If you have a credit card, they put the numbers in, they swipe the card, they put it in the reader, and it deducts automatically. You don't have to say, well, we got to wait 3 or 4 days. So everything is being sped up. Hence, catalyze, a catalyst. Okay, let's go back. Okay, it says, let me find my place. Okay, launching the Digital Dollar Project Catalyst to catalyze a digital tokenized U.S. currency that would coexist with other Federal Reserve liabilities and serve as a settlement medium to meet the demands of the new digital world and a cheaper, faster, and more exclusive global financial system. Anytime you see the word global, I mean, we know what the word global means, but let's look it up. Let's look up the word global. Global, then I'm going to look up the word globalization. Global. I don't like that. I want to get global. Let me try this. Global meaning. Global. Relating to the whole world, worldwide. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Global. This COVID-19 is a global pandemic. It says a cheaper, faster, and more exclusive global financial system. So, if you have a visa, right, and you live in New York and you go to Mexico, for 2 weeks, you might bring cash. You convert the cash. Down in Mexico, it's called La Casa de Cambio, House of Change, and you would see it like in Mexico City, because I've been down there, and you would go in there and you take your dollars out, you convert it into Mexican pesos. Well, you could have just as soon left your cash home and had a couple of dollars in your pocket and just brought with you a Visa or a MasterCard, and that's recognized all over the world. That would be a form of digital dollars. So ultimately, they're going to have they're planning on very quickly, they're planning on making a world currency, and ultimately they will put that currency into your chip. They're not telling you that, but I mean, they say it now. They don't hide it. They don't hide it right now. This is not no secret Illuminati website that I found that somebody sent me. This is out in the open. It said the purpose of the project is to encourage a research and public discussion on the potential advantages of a digital dollar, and having a world currency in the form of a digital dollar makes sense, because if you go to another country, you don't know how the dollars work over there. So this makes life easier. But if you put this in your right hand, your left hand, your forehead, your butt cheek, you're guilty of accepting the mark of the beast, which we here at Great Millstone been teaching. And like I said, I'm gonna say this again. These websites that I'm going through, these articles that I'm reading, it's not from a secret website. This is out in the opening. They're not hiding it anymore. What's this? A 3 Square Market. That was a couple of years ago. That was big in the news. How the employees, I believe 75% of the employees received microchips because it was a voluntary thing. There's going to be a time where there's not going to be any paper money. They're going to do away with the paper money. This is the new currency. It says convene private sector. Let me read this again. It says the purpose of the project is to, and it's not going to happen tomorrow. You have time to do what you got to do. I went to the guy that I get silver from, and this guy had been closed since last week. It says the purpose of the project is to encourage research and public discussion, and that's what I'm doing right now. We're discussing it. I'm going to make this video. You're going to put your comments in. Somebody's going to add websites and their take, their 2 cents. And I was just watching Luke Rudowski, and I was watching Wham, a World Alternative Media, and some of the other YouTube pages that I watch, and it's all the same thing. The digital dollar, and they're saying it's a digital currency. It says research and public discussion on the potential advantages of a digital dollar, convene private sector thought leaders and actors, and propose possible models to support the public sector. The project will develop a framework for potential practical steps that can be taken to establish a dollar. And it says CBDC. I don't have to read any more. Well, let me read this. This is the Wall Street Journal. We send a man to the moon. We can send a dollar to cyberspace. So this is the blockchain. It says a Wall Street Journal op-ed by the Digital Dollar Foundation that calls for Washington to modernize the U.S. dollar, meaning make it digital. That's why they've been saying there's been a lot of talk. The paper dollar can give you coronavirus. They threw that out there a couple of times. It says with a regulated platform for trading greenbacks meaning money, dollar bills, dollar bill, y'all. Matter of fact, let me look it up. I mean, I know what it means, but they call it greenbacks because they're green. The OJs did a song, and the lyrics was green, mean green, meaning money. Greenbacks. Greenbacks really go back to Lincoln, which says a dollar bill, a dollar. They still call it greenbacks. Okay, let me read this again. It's a Wall Street Journal op-ed by the Digital Dollar Foundation that calls for Washington to modernize the U.S. dollar. So there's going to be a quick change. We don't know if it's going to be within the next 6 months. Within the next month, they're fast tracking everything. It says now I don't know if your paper dollars is going to turn to toilet paper. It says a U.S. dollar with a regulated platform for trading greenbacks via blockchain in order to protect the dollar as the world's reserve currency. They want to keep it as the world's reserve currency. Anyway, that's all I'm going to read. Excuse me. And I'll give you one scripture. You already know what I'm going to go to. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this digital dollar will be put in the chip, and that chip will be put in your hand or in your forehead. It said, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And with that, I'm going to say shalom, and it's on to the next one. 2020, it's March 24th, 2020 year prophecy. And this has definitely been, we're not even 3 months into this year, and it's prophecies on top of prophecies, and everything is moving fast. With that, I'm going to say shalom, and it's on to the next one. Shalom.